Welcome, podcast listeners, to an absolutely brand new year. It is 2022. You are here for the Fret Talk podcast. It should be episode number 229, but we split the last one into two parts. So this is now episode number 230 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined by a cornucopia of West Midland lads. You are joined, first of all, by... oh my gosh, it's Josh.
Happy 3rd of January, everyone.
Woohoo.
Well, this is being filmed on the 3rd of January.
There you go. I mean, that's a little peek behind the curtain straight away. This is, we are, nary are we a week into the new year and we are recording still. We have not got a Matt this week, but I think as a solidarity, we will go, hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
And who is that? That's a third person. It's difficult to tell you two apart. You are looking very similar. Very similar. I mean, I'm not too far behind, I'll be honest. Give it a couple of years and I will be there. But it's Mr. Ollie Miles of Ollie Miles Bloody Music.
Heyo.
Hey, but not only Ollie Miles Music, but you have ventured into some band work, haven't you?
Yeah, I've transcended, so I'm now of Ollie Miles Music and Neptune Rain.
Booyah! I think last time you were on, you were kind of in the infancy of starting that journey with Neptune Rain, because they were like already pretty established by the time you got there, but then you've hit the ground running and you've really started kind of ramping it up recently, haven't you?
Yeah, so the band was never able to gig when I joined, because they essentially started at the start of all of the stuff that's going on. So they started the band, wrote some songs, recorded a few songs, and then went into lockdown.
I mean...
and then I joined. So
one way of doing it, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was, I joined like 18 months into their journey and no gigs had been played.
So, I mean... For all intents and purpose, you are kind of one of the pioneers of that band in terms of like the actual like band as a band.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like even during lockdown, you guys did like a virtual kind of gig thing, didn't you?
Yeah, so we did a couple, like one for BBC Airwaves, which I think was BBC Gloucester, and it was just like. We performed, I think, 4 or 5 of our songs. But at that point, it was like Neptune Rain with Ollie Miles.
Okay,
I wasn't officially in the band at that point. I was like a friend helping.
Is it like featuring? Is it a bit like all of those songs in the 90s where it was like Santana featuring Rob Thomas? And
it was a bit like Neptune Rain. And special thanks to Ollie for playing guitar on this for us. So I did that, and then we did another one, which was basically the same thing again. And then we just spent months hidden away in rehearsals.
Really tightening things up. I remember seeing a couple of posts, actually, because you'd been down to Pirate, didn't you?
Yeah, oh God, Pirate. Pirate Studios.
I mean, just a bit of a context for people who aren't in the West Midlands. BBC Gloucester is kind of like semi-local radio.
Yeah.
So
it's like the local division of the BBC.
They all speak funny down there.
They do all speak funny down there.
Gloucester.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Oh.
So
Indeed.
Indeed. I mean, none more Brummy will be this episode. It will just be completely Midland-centric.
It's Boston, is what it is.
Take off,
the
Mama.
person in a Liverpool shirt.
Right, yeah. So sorry, I'm writing here because I'm also writing down an episode title here because I think possibly we're going to be Boston 8.
It's Boston 8.
Boston 8.
Boston.
Although I might have to
give you £5.
I think I might have had that as a podcast title before, but I will double check because I think just
to confuse people, go away the lads.
What? Talk amongst yourselves. Boys.
Yeah, so
We'll speak in Somerset accent.
Somerset.
Somerset.
It's like I'm back with the band.
Somerset. Or Bristol.
Bristolian.
Yeah.
So you've taken that journey from kind of just rehearsals. Now everything's started to open up a bit more within the UK. You've actually popped that cherry, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been great fun.
The live gig cherry, and you've done what a way to do it. It's like it's a bit like when you're a 16-year-old lad and you do eventually become a man and then start becoming a man with as many things as possible. It's almost like the gigging equivalent of that, isn't it?
Yeah, so like it's been, I think the last time I gigged before last year was August 2019.
Okay.
It had been a long time since I gigged. But we spent like months and months and months in rehearsals.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do anything else. So we were like, yeah, sure, why not? And it's really interesting because when I started, we were in a room playing all the backing track and clicks for the PA.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. I was like, how are you going to do this live? And I don't know. We'd not, it's like they hadn't gone that far ahead.
Yeah.
So I just took the mantle of tech guy.
Mini
and
mixer.
now we're all running in ears. And I've got like a rack called Miss Riggy.
Nice.
Yeah, so we've got Miss Riggy who runs in ears and has like a digital mixer, and we've got like a full on in ear setup, which is awesome.
Okay. And
we've just taken
you're doing like a similar thing where you're running a backing track, and then I assume the drummer gets like metronome counts to that, but obviously front of house doesn't.
Yeah, so we all get we basically all get anything we want.
Okay.
And we basically split everything off into two signals. So we get one signal, the front of house gets their own completely dry version, and we get our own little mix.
That's really cool.
everything.
So what kind of technology are you using to run that? You've said Miss Riggy, but that explain Miss Riggy a little bit more for us, apart from
Okay, so I've got the
Behringer
rig.
X2.
So it's not an X32, it's one of the XAirs because
Yeah.
I can't afford an X. I'd love an X32, but I can't afford an X32.
So you calm down a little bit. What the fuck's an X32 or an XAir? What's going
so
on?
they're like Behringer's digital mixers. They're like rack mounted.
Okay, yeah. I think I know the one, like silver with a black kind of front plate.
Yeah, they look like glorified stage boxes.
Yeah, cool.
So we've kind of got a XLR splitter that we put everything into from sources, and we're using all 2 notes stuff for the guitars as well.
Okay.
So we're not miking up any cabs. We're using like Captor X's. So we have the same feed every night. And then it goes into the rack, splits off. One side in the rack goes into the mixer, which then splits off into the in-ears, and I can control it all with my MacBook. And then one side just goes to front house, completely dry. Mixing guy can do whatever he wants to it. And we're completely unaffected. We get a good mix every night. We're not at the malleable hands of a dodgy sound guy.
And that's it, isn't it? Even if the sound guy is a decent sound guy, even if he's a sound guy, you are at the absolute. Yeah, I mean, well done, Josh. That was the bum the silent bum tish there. You're at the hands of like all of the variables of that night, like in terms of like who's in the room can affect what like how the monitors are affected, and like how your amps respond to the room, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, massively.
If you've got lots of fat people, they absorb all the sound.
Yeah. Why have I suddenly got no bottom end on this? It's fat people. Fat people.
All the bottom end.
That's
all the
it.
bottom ends on the audience.
Make the rock and roll go round.
Oh dear! I imagine that I am soaking up a bit more of the bottom end these days, especially after Christmas. I tell you,
It's the time of year for it.
It is.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting we've played all over the place. One of my claims to fame is that one of the venues we played at is where Spice Girls recorded "Wannabe."
I mean, it's not exactly genre.
I'm loving it. It's amazing.
But that's really cool. So you've gone from like nothing since 2019 to essentially like a mini tour of the country.
Yeah, and to finish off the year, we got played on the Radio 1 Rock Show as well.
That's really cool. So again,
awesome.
Putting that in context, so like BBC Radio Gloucester is like very, very local radio.
Yeah.
Whereas the Radio 1 Rock Show, like Radio 1 is national. It's you'd say top 5 kind of radio stations across the country.
Yeah.
Like kind of fighting for that top spot, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like slim margin between all of them. But the Radio 1 Rock Show is the biggest rock show in the UK. Yeah. There isn't anything, there's no dedicated rock show bigger than that. And we were on it Boxing Day, so like a week ago.
Yeah. And that's
like
that's a pretty cool day as well, like considering not many people are going to be out and about. So he's got quite a captive audience. That's really cool. Just swing back to that rig that you were talking about with Miss Rig running. I'm trying to wrap my head around that. So what we're saying, like is it 2 guitarists, a bassist, singer, and drummer?
Drums and backing tracks as well.
And backing tracks as
well.
So
like we have a lot of like synths and stuff, so we just stick all those on a backing track. And
okay, and are they recorded prior to the time, or are they kind of sequenced synth tracks?
So we do have our drummer does have like a trigger pad, like the SPD thing.
Yeah.
So eventually we will be using that to like trigger each song. But all the gigs we've played so far have been on like a really strict time schedule.
Yeah.
And it's been like to stop the gaps from going on too long in between songs. I've got a Logic session called Neptune Rain Live that I just press start and it just plays. And then we get a count in on the song. So if like Kieran, the singer's still talking,
it shuts
he's
him
got to wrap up what he's doing real quick so the next song can start because he's got no choice. It's happening.
I mean, we do that with Ramlide, to be fair, because ours is very similar. Like all our keys are like kind of like sequence at the same time. So we have it to the point of where there is literally no talking between any song. It's just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like me in my 20s. That was.
You're a liar.
Now it's more bang, bang, done, sleep.
Really? 2?
2 bangs.
I am a master. What can I say?
Quality, not quantity.
that's it. Yeah, that's it. Two quality bangs. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to swing back to that because it's like since we've last spoken as well. I've joined a very low technology version of a tribute covers band, and right. I'm just kind of wrapping my head around like the complete stark contrasts to that, because obviously with us we're a covers outfit, nothing like we are just 5 people and all is done on instruments in front of us. We get the complete opposite where. A lot of the venues that we do don't have anything, and we have to set up like PA and everything. Yeah. So we get a little bit of the, a little bit more control over the sounds, and we've got a guy who does the sound for us who's absolutely ace and knows exactly what we need and like really caters for us. But like. It's like worlds apart in terms of gigging, like really, really worlds apart.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot, like with us, it's really kind of free form and flowing, and there's that time for the repartee with the crowd. And like you're saying, with yours, it's the complete opposite, where it's everything is a strict time, and you have to like even the kind of the little crowd interaction parts are. Like scheduled almost.
Oh yeah, we had like a script to begin with that we were going from. Like It's just so, because it's we're either the opening band or we're the second band on. Like most of the time. We've done one headline gig so far. And each time it's like we've got to make the biggest impression in the shortest amount of time.
Yeah.
And the more talking there is, the less impression you're making. So it's like we need to squeeze as much energy as we can in the half an hour, 40 minutes, whatever it is, just to like, so people come to the merch stand after and buy a CD.
But yeah, I mean that it is. I giggle, but it's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like me and Josh have loads and loads of conversations about that kind of thing on YouTube. Is what we're talking about. Is like maximising the impact of each of the things that we do, because we're not massive. We're not like a That Pedal Show or a JHS or anyone like that. So we've got to really hone our craft when it comes to creating these videos.
Yeah.
And to do that, it's a very similar thing. You need to get like the impact of what you're doing straight in there straight away.
Yeah.
So like the room for cutting the fluff, like it really resonates with that kind of thing as well.
Yeah. It's very similar, just in a different environment.
Yeah.
It's you got to get your point across as quickly as you can, but not make it too obvious that that's what you're doing.
Yeah. And how have you found that in terms of, because you say you had a script to start off with?
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking about that. It seems like it could, if you're not careful, go towards a kind of robotic performance almost.
Yeah, so, I mean, for us, it was kind of, the script was like, it started off as like, this is exactly what we're saying. It's like the first gig.
Yeah.
This was exactly what we're saying. And then it's become, as we got more used to the set, you kind of just say, you know what you need to say in that time period. So like normally the first gap is, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
You know, shout out to these bands for having us. Yeah. Second gap is, go and find us at the merch table. Third gap is, you know, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly the same every night, but we're just aware that each point has its, like, we know what order we're putting the points in. Yeah. So it's just kind of structured.
It's almost like what we're doing here, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
like not letting the audience peek behind the curtain a little too much there, but this stuff, it's not scripted word for word, because that would be an absolute. It'd be a chore every week trying to do an hour's worth of like script for talking. But we've got like the beats of what's going on. We've got like, this is going to happen first, then it's going to be this, and then it's going to be. So we've got our talking points already like set and sorted before we hit that record button, and we even like we have a chance to go through those beats before, just so we've got a heads up, and we can. It kind of facilitates the conversation with the podcast.
Yeah, I think like any brand or artist or anything like that doesn't have some sort of structure when they make something, you can tell pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
That they are winging it, and it's not a good kind of, you can tell.
Well, I mean, some people can do that. Like, for some people, they have got that ability to be able to like come up with things just on the spot and make it really, really entertaining and those are the kind of people who like are so enigmatic. You could walk into a room and you know that person is there. But for us mere mortals, everyone else, you've got to have that kind of that idea and in your head as well. You've got to stop yourself having that kind of almost like anxiety, not quite as.
You just got to. If you go in prepared, you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah, it's absolutely that. So in terms of your set list, have you like had to like move songs about and tweak that in terms of like to get that maximum impact of like if you like started with your first couple of gigs and you go, oh, this song doesn't quite hit as nicely as we thought there, or whatever.
I think we kind of got that all out in rehearsal, because we spent so long in rehearsal that we'd take a month off rehearsal because we're in lockdown. We'd go back, we'd play it again and go, oh, maybe that doesn't feel too right.
Yeah.
And we just sit and we tweak, and the set hasn't changed that much because we don't have any extra songs we can put in. We're literally playing every song we have in a single set.
Yeah.
So certain things have moved a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's been more about the length of time in between each song.
Yeah.
Just getting that right, getting it to feel right. And we've got the structure of what song goes where.
Yeah.
And then just kind of filling in the gaps. But it took months and months of, is this right? No. Is that right? No. Is that right? Nearly.
And I suppose that's kind of a saving grace of the whole lockdown thing, is that it's actually giving you that time to focus on that stuff. Because it might have been a case where if the gigging opportunities were there and freely available, you might have went, we'll go and do that straight away. We need to get some gigs under our belt. But you've had that time to kind of sit back.
That nearly did happen as well. We nearly did have some gigs back in July, but that just never came to pass. But those nearly happened. And probably quite lucky that they didn't, because I think it wouldn't have been as good as we have been, having had 4 more months practice.
Yeah, funnily enough, 4 months of practice makes a better product.
More perfect.
That's it. Right, so before we move on, I think there is a really important question that we need to ask here.
Yeah, so obviously me and gear have a loving relationship. Not so much for my bank account, but my rig for the last 3 months has been an orange Rockverb 50.
Nice.
Running into a Captor X with my PRS.
You're still
very
rocking
nice rig. Yeah.
PRS.
I think
what is it?
It's the CE 24.
24, yeah.
Signed by Mark Tremonti. I think I need to think about not taking it out on too many gigs because I'm so paranoid about it getting nicked.
Yeah.
But so I've got this gig. I got this rig and it's awesome. I love it. But it's the stark contrast to my other guitarist's rig. He's got a guitar and an amp by a brand called Indie. It's he's not a gearhead. He doesn't sit and do what we're doing right now.
Just chatting shit about.
Yeah, he's not massively into gear. But we're looking at sort of getting him his first step on the proper gear ladder. Brands that people will recognise from reputable brands. Without
let's not shit on Indie here. To be fair, right? I've heard of them, and
his guitar's pretty good.
Yeah,
the amp, if I'm honest, leaves a lot to be desired.
Okay,
especially next to a Rockverb.
Well, yes, yeah.
But yeah, so we're looking to get his first step on the gear ladder.
Yeah,
as it were.
If you're going to be upgrading that amp, you might as well jump to a guitar that's a little bit better known. Not necessarily for that, really, but it does. I suppose it does give a certain gravitas, doesn't it? If you've got
it's for the band as well. One of the things you got to think about is branding.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
We played with a band called Terra 4. Who their guitarist, I don't know if either of you heard of Hacktivist.
Okay.
Their old guitarist Timphy is the guy who does Terra 4. Okay. So I met Timphy and turned into a 14-year-old little girl going, oh, I'm playing a gig with Timphy. And he's rocking stage with I'm going to absolutely destroy the pronunciation, but Legator, thank you. He's rocking the stage with a 7-string fan fret custom made thing. Having half an hour ago, the other guitarist had an Indie.
It's
I suppose not quite there.
There is a contrast, isn't there?
I've got a fun story about that, but we'll get on it once we've answered the question.
So what are we saying, kind of budget wise for our chap? Because we'll make some suggestions as to.
I'd go. It's probably a little bit more, but I'd call it like 400 each.
Okay.
I'd go 400, a little bit less if possible.
Okay.
Two things straight away that I think straight away you can be straight into gigging. Got not reputable brands, well known. One, Chapman guitars. I've got two. They're very well priced for what they are. You can easily pick up a humbucking model for, I think the ML1 hybrids at the moment are 375 and tons at the moment.
Yeah.
Baked maple neck, beautiful tops on them. HSS.
They look the part.
Yeah. And amp-wise, Boss Katana.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was on it. I was looking at getting like a Pod Go or something.
Could get a Pod Go, or you could go for the Bosch GT. Is it the GT? You know, the foot stomp.
Yeah, the GT Core.
GT Core. That's the one. GT Core, or even just let's say, if you're running everything through Captor X's, you could easily just get the Katana head, stick that through the Captor X. Job's a good one. Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
Right. I was expecting you to say like 500 for the pair. So
I mean, you can go for 5. I mean, obviously, like the less the better, but I was being a little bit generous.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for a cheeky bargain here, which I always see like really well priced on like the marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and like Gear Exchange and stuff like that. Black Star HT40.
That's interesting because I've had him using my HT5 for the last couple of gigs, so that might just be a nice little move.
The HT40 it's that next step up because you've got the
20s.
Yeah, I mean you could. I tend to see the 40s and the 60s going more than the 20s.
Yeah, I think more people buy those for some unknown reason.
Well, they're like seen as more giggable, aren't they? 20 watts is not it's one of those that's kind of neither here nor there.
Oh, funny we should say that. For £200 sterling, that's what, about $250 for our American listeners. Yeah. I got a Friedman mini head, and it kicks fucking ass.
Is that the BE mini?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's fucking brilliant.
I want one.
I got it for £200 last week, brand new, and it is literally like this big. It's tiny, but it's 30 watts, and it fucking kicks.
Yeah,
so like wattage isn't a big thing to us because we run everything to PA anyway. Like it's but we can do silent if we want. That's what I was thinking. Like Pod Go.
I was running it through a cab sim on both my Cortex, and I did it through Logic as well, doing cab sims. Yeah. And it was just, I was getting straight out Mastodon sounds out of it. And I was just like, ugh. And for £200, bargain.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie.
Or you can get the diesel. There's a Bogner. There's a Hughes and Kettner. And I think they're all £200.
Yeah. Those are, I might have to look into those for him.
Indeed. I'd also suggest maybe the HX Stomp if you go in, like, if you can do silent, because that gives you
silent is an option. He doesn't run a lot of effects, but he does run like a couple.
Chorus, a delay.
Yeah, he has like a volume swell, so like,
I mean that could all be done in the unit itself then as well.
Yeah.
So
obviously space is a big thing for us as well.
That cuts down on space. Like any of those floor kind of units.
Yeah.
Like the core, the stomp, or the head rush. Is it they've got like two versions, like the gig board and the something else board, and the smaller one is like comparable to stomp. But like like
maybe I should just buy a quad Cortex and selling my HX Stomp then.
I mean, if that's an option, isn't it? And this is Josh making serious noise for me to edit out here.
I'm so jealous.
But yes, he was fondling his Cortex. But yeah, I think like if you go for a Black Star HT series like the HT40, HT60, I saw an HT60 I think the other day for about I think it was £160, which is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm saying for like £250 you could get a 40 or a 60, and that will sort you like for any gig as well.
Yeah.
Because like if for whatever reason you had to, like there wasn't an option for you to go with Miss Giggy.
Miss Riggy.
Riggy, sorry. And you had to like backline it. There's your option. And it's just cheap as chips. And I think in like the sound that your band go for as well, it would pair quite well.
Yeah, like I say, we kind of, because his amp's pretty big, I think it's either a 210 or a 212, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we played a gig local to me at a place called Paradiddles.
Oh, nice.
And I kid you not, the stage what was it? It was 7 foot by 9 foot.
Nice.
Or something like that. I don't think it was even that big, mate. It could have been like, yeah, I can't remember what it was, but it was tiny. It was like you couldn't fit all of us on the stage. And I brought my HT. I brought my HT5.
Yeah.
Because we were like, your amp takes up most of the stage. Between that and the drum kit, we're not getting on here. So I've got a picture of it was a orange 4x10. my oversized Black Star 112.
Yeah.
The Rockaverb 50 and then the HT5 all in a single stack.
Nice.
And it was awesome.
I mean, like in the defense of the HT5, I have been running that backline for my my covers gigs. I've got the PB.
They're loud as hell.
They are, yeah, and it's just about keeping up with. Like it just about peaks over the drummer, and then you've got the mic as well to bring up the volume for the front of house.
Yeah.
And the quality of it as well, like the tonal quality of it when you're cranking the balls off it is really, really quite nice.
I've got one of the. It's a proper early one. I think mine's like a 2009 model. It's a proper early Black Star.
The one
I bought it
110, is it?
No, it's just a head.
Oh, is it the
badge fell off it years ago? Like
yes.
But I don't think I've ever changed the valves in it.
No, I think because the power amp section is not quite a full valve power amp.
No, it's not.
It's using the valve, but not in a traditional setup.
It's like a Marshall valve state kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's more towards the valve sound than that because it runs through a power amp valve, but it doesn't quite run it in the same way.
It's that sort of vibe though, that it's not completely valve, but it's somewhere.
Yeah, and that's why they get a whole bunch of shit from people. But actually, they sound really good. They
sound ace.
They really do, and especially if you're getting the chance to like crank the bollocks off the HT5, they really do kick out.
Yeah, they do. Oh God, Josh, why are you doing this to me, man?
That's it.
You need to get one because no, it's serious. You can run a full band off this.
Yeah, I've been convincing our bass player that he needs a dark glass as well. That's been my latest project.
All the dark glass stuff's built into this.
I know, but I want him to buy a dark glass just for the fun of it.
So
one guitarist, two guitarist, bassist, and your vocalist all run through these. You can all into Logic, but it is £1,500.
There you go. So if you all
PayPal credit.
You all chip in a little bit because it's not just for you; it's for the other guitarists as well, and for the bassist.
And if you've got, if you've got a MacBook, then you can run MIDI out. You can have it so the MIDI out will do all the sequence changes for
Yeah,
you.
triggers all of the changes for like the patches and stuff.
Oh, don't do that to me.
I mean,
Don't do that to me.
Sounds like the way forward there, Ollie. That, like you will have absolutely no stage issues again if it's all running out of a quad. Like the quad cortex is like what, the third of the size of an amp. Like
it's about the same size as my MacBook Pro, so it's about 15 inches or so.
Yeah, it's about 14, 15 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm sure.
Steady
I'm sure there's a joke there.
And
we're all about
Andertons
Gertie
have
Dixon.
them in stock right now.
Funnily enough.
So there you go, Ollie. That's your solution.
Yeah, it is.
Tell the other guitarist to save his money, and you'll chip some in, and the bassist still chips some in, and then what ends up happening is you have a whole band quad cortex.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because when I record, I use Neural DSP stuff anyway. I record using the Omega plugin.
All of the presets that are on the Neural DSP plugins on the future update, you can put straight onto the quad cortex.
Nice.
I know. I knew they were doing that. But like, I can get the Omega. Like, I can do that on there. So,
right.
Something I was thinking about anyway.
Let's move it on, gents, because we are about half an hour into a podcast, and we've.
Whoops.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I didn't mention a guitar. Just any Ibanez. Any Ibanez will do. Like
any Ibanez.
Yeah. Like after buying
I was thinking Epiphone, like a nice, like the classic.
Okay. Yeah,
because he's a single cut kind of guy.
Okay, yeah, go for that. Josh. My man.
Yes.
My man. Last week, when this podcast is out, last week you had a video drop on Pedal Woods of Doom, which features the quad cortex.
Funny enough, the quad cortex.
Yeah.
Funnily
enough. And it was, pretty inspired by your video which you did on the HX Stomp and reaching DSP limits within your Stomp. So I scoured across to be fair, I've gone through most of the patches that come on the Cortex anyway, but I was then deep diving ones that people have made and all these other bits and pieces and going through actually how much of the CPU and DSP usage was going on within the Cortex itself.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of it was also an excuse to show us some of the different tones that you can do as well, and all the way that the different signal paths actually affect how you use the DSP stuff. Yeah. Like if you wanted to put everything all in just like one row, it's like, nah, not doing that. But then if you break it up specifically and like send it to a different signal path and things like that, like how you would like with an amp, you wouldn't put everything in front of the amp or everything after. You split it up and it goes to different, and doing that sort of thing. And then I also made a preset on there using neural captures, which are sort of like the things that take up the most usage.
Yeah.
And I used delays and reverbs that are also very heavy on the DSP usage.
Yeah.
And I was running a quad amp setup. I was using a quad amp setup, and I was using there was overdrives, there was octaves, fuzz, and a pitch shift on there as well. And I was only using 78%.
Shit, man, this is like a massive fuck you to my dual amp setup. Like the HX Stomp just about struggling a dual amp and a little bit of reverb, and you're like,
but that's also the point of the video is, okay, yes, the quad cortex is £1,500.
Yeah, this is why. Yeah, this is why it is.
Yeah. Like 300 quid,
400 quid. Yeah. Is it worth jumping up that price bracket for something like that? But again, like saying to Ollie, if you wanted to, you can run you can run a whole band through it.
Yeah,
and you're not going to be breaking sweat the DSP usage as well. So the preset that I made for that, if you're listening and you are a quad cortex user, the preset is on the link in the video or at the bottom, the description box on the video, and I think it come out quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I've yet to hear it because you posted it straight up as a premiere, so it means that I won't get a chance to listen to it until it is out, which is tomorrow. Is it?
Tomorrow, yes.
It will be out tomorrow, so I will be there on premiere at 6 p.m. Is it?
I will also be in the comment section there. I'll be answering any questions and.
Yeah, we always have fun in those, don't we? We have a little bit of a laugh in the live chat sections. So yeah, join in.
As giving it away, I've also bought a Freedman. I have lost my Freedman virginity, and I've bought the BE Mini Head. And somebody was kind of saying to me, it's essentially like the BE Mini pedal in an amp head. And yes, it kind of is. But for me, it's 30 watts, which is got more than enough headroom. I mean, I've barely got it past 1 at home, and I was just like, ugh. If I want to, I can run my Quad Cortex through the loop on that as well, and then basically use it as a power amp.
Yeah.
And then I've also used it already by guitar going in the front and then the guitar coming out of the out of the send, into my interface and then mic'd it up on Neural DSP, and it's fat as fuck. It's got more fatness to it than Miss Giggy. And I've also bought a new fuzz pedal. Another one.
Tell me more.
I've got a Gojira Effects Meat Boy fuzz with stupid sexy Flanders on the front of it.
Of course you have, yeah. I remember this.
Nice.
I was just scrolling through Facebook Marketplace and somebody was selling it and it was 50 quid. I was like, yoink.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth it for the stupid sexy Flanders, isn't it?
Yeah, it might not make it onto the board, but it's going to be fun.
Indeed. Oh, I can't wait to watch that vid, man. I really can't. Because you were talking about it as I was recording the last one. Anyway, you were going like, I really like that idea, and we were kind of vibing on that. And I was like, yeah. And now you've talked about all of these like this quad amp. Oh man.
It's 2 Soldano SLO 100 and 2 Omega Granifiers.
Oh.
And I've called it the meat pie.
Of course you have.
Oh.
Of course you have.
The Granifier is probably my favourite amp going at the moment.
And I have also, we're not sure, this week I will be filming 2 episodes of the Guitar Geeks podcast for season 2.
Yes. Right, go on. Give us a little skinny here. What's the crack?
I have firstly on the Tuesday, which will be the same day as my Neural DSP video goes live. So I'm going to be very busy Tuesday night. I have got a guitarist called Jake Wilson who's coming on the show. He's a guitarist and composer who does music in the West End.
Nice.
So he's also an artist with Neural DSP as well. We started getting chatting towards the end of last year, and he will be on the podcast. And then on the Saturday, I am filming with the main content creator with Neural DSP, Stephen Ward, who does a lot of the content on the YouTube and on the Facebook pages, runs the Facebook groups. He was heavily involved in, obviously, the production of the Quad Cortex and whatnot, and he's coming on the podcast as well.
Nice.
Where
can we find this? The Guitar Geeks podcast, is it?
The Guitar Geeks podcast on Spotify and all streaming platforms. And I also published the video version on my own personal YouTube, which, as you know, is Joshy ZK.
Yeah, boy.
And unfortunately for the viewers, can't actually see this, but there is my meat pie rig, as you can see, with 4 amps, lots of reverb and delays in full stereo.
God damn.
God damn, indeed. I mean, it puts my 8 blocks maximum on the HX Stomp to absolute shame.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm using 9 on one row alone.
Yeah, one channel. Yeah.
So one row alone is doing more than the entire HX Stomp.
Yeah,
it is.
And I think for the usage that come up with that, it was about 78%. So you could still actually add more to it if you wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, it's that Jeff Goldblum quote by that point, isn't it? Just because you can
doesn't mean you should.
Well,
so preoccupied with what they could do.
The more interesting thing is obviously I don't want to go into too much detail because I want you guys to obviously see the video.
Yeah.
But my favourite patch on the Quad Cortex is called Toxic Synth. Yeah, he knows what I'm on about.
Is that the one that in the Rabia video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was already looking at the Quad Cortex at that point, because obviously when it was announced at NAMM, and then I seen that patch, and that was literally, I just went and bought it after that patch.
It was the Fry meme, weren't it?
It was, that was it. I lost it, and the first thing I did when I got it was I put that preset on, and I was jamming to that, and I was stuck for hours. But it uses up pretty much every block apart from 6 or 7, and it was actually running less CPU than my meat pie one.
Wow,
nice.
And it was using more of the effects, which kind of just goes.
That's insane.
It blows my mind. I mean, I've spoken a lot about it on the podcast, but every week I'm just blown away by how good it is.
Indeed, and I think we need to explore it. We need to keep exploring and see if we can finally get to the breaking point of the DSP with that.
Yeah, I think when we eventually meet up and we put a rig together on it, and I said in the video that we're going to be meeting up, that we're going to build our own rigs on it and actually jam out with it, and then we're going to actually see how far we can push it.
Absolutely.
Shimmer reverbs and stereo delays. That's how to do it, right?
That's how to do it.
The reverbs I used on that one, I think, were all reverbs, and I think I used tape delays. I think.
Okay.
I can remember. Actually, no. If I just actually flick up on it, it'll tell me exactly what I've put on there. So I've got a poly octaver, and it says which is based on the Electro Harmonics Pug. Compressor. This is both on each channel, by the way. So there's 2 of each of these. A 9-band EQ. I engaged the 9-band EQ and the compressor for the lead tone. A Clon Centaur. My Electro Harmonics Octavix capture. The SLO 100 mic'd up with a Zilla V30 cab. Yeah, Hall reverbs. Granifier with Mick from Slipknot's preset, so it's thick.
Nice.
And the delay.
Nice.
Oh, I need one so bad.
Right.
You're gonna have to get Neptune's Rain or what? Oh, I forgot the name. Neptune's Rain.
Yeah. Neptune Rain.
My memory shit. And have to just put your money in and get one.
I'll just do it on 9-month finance or something.
I paid for it in one go. To be fair, I sold my Engel and I sold my ESP for it.
I got nothing I want to sell. That's the problem.
That's it.
Well, I didn't want to sell my Engel, but when this came out, I was like, this is going to be the game changer of the guitar world.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna do a quick wrap up of my week because we are pretty much at 50 minutes at the moment. So I'm just going to do a quick wrap up of what I've been up to this week, and then we're going to go on to a little sneaky quiz and maybe do a one news, because I don't think we've got time for both. I released a video on the Behringer GDI-21, which may mean nothing, absolutely fuck all to you, but you have definitely seen this pedal. It's a kind of blue plastic monstrosity, which is based on the Sansamp like guitar driver, I think it's called. Like basically like 3 presets of like a British, a Tweed, and a Californian amp. Extrapolate what you will from that information. I'm pretty sure in your mind's eye you can see what amps those are pointing towards. It's also got like 3 gain settings for each. So it's got clean, which only ever works as clean for the Tweed. Everything else, clean means a bit crunchy. But then you've got like clean, high gain, and then mod, which is crunchy bits. The mod version is based on like a hot rodded modded version of the amp, so it's like even more gain. You've also then got on top of that like mic placements for the like this quote unquote guitar amp. So it's like really an in-depth piece of kit. And what's really cool about it as well, it's got both like in and out, like jack in and outs, but it's also got an XLR out, so you can run it like direct into the desk, balanced. Really cool.
Very handy.
So I've done 2 videos on that. When this comes out, the second of those videos will be out. So like the first one is already out. The second one will have been out on Friday. I basically, because it's like such an expansive unit, I run through the tonal options of it, like all of the gain and like the 2-band EQ, and then just run the Tweed settings. And by that point, I cut it off and then go into the next video, and then run like the Brit and the Cali sounds and like kind of shoot them off against each other, because they're basically doing the same thing, which is like the gain channels. Really, really interesting piece of kit, because it's based on like a Sans amp. You expect it to be able to go like direct into a desk, with very little tweaking. Like the Sans amp bass driver is very much that. Like people run that as their like direct in rig. The guitar version has got really, really awkward upper mid kind of top end detail, which it's really good for the high gain stuff and quite good for the clean stuff, but the in between stuff, it sounds like really like odd and compressed. So I've been looking at ways of trying to like soften that up, and I've tried running it through like cab sims afterwards to see if that will like kind of push it through a more guitar centric filter. And it's not quite there yet. But what I've learned from these videos is that these pedals have got like a massive cult following. And I've had like loads of really cool people like chip in on this video, and like on the forums that I've posted it on as well, giving me some really cool advice. So I'm gonna have a bit of play with that one, and I might end up doing this like tonal exploration video for Pedal Boards of Doom with that one, seeing if I can get this really cheap Sans amp clone to sound like top notch, because it's almost there. It's so close, but it's not quite there just yet, and I'm not quite sure how to get it there yet. But I'm reveling in that challenge.
A 10-band EQ in the front, just to.
I mean that's a possibility, and I can do that. I can run that through the HX Stomp I've got all manner of like EQ options through that. I've also got, as you can see behind me, I've got a fair few pedals which I can try like shaping the front end with as well. So I'm gonna have a play about with it and see what is what. But yeah, I'm really excited about that, and it seems like I've unearthed this little Pandora's box of like pedal cult just by having this one pedal. But I've also been doing some recording for Pedal Boards of Doom, which I'll be doing a video out not this week, but maybe the week after, on the TC Mimic Mini.
Ooh.
I've done a couple of videos with it. I've done like the no talk all time with it, and it sounded all right. It sounded pretty decent. Again, it's one of these pedals that I played it, and I thought, I think this might be brilliant. It's not quite there yet, but I think it might be brilliant.
I am still eagerly awaiting to see if my answers were right.
Indeed. Yeah, so I've given you a little bit of a little bit of a sneak preview as to one of the things. So I've recorded 2 tracks for it. I've recorded like a kind of dad rock, like kind of bluesy track, comparing the Mimic with actual multi-tracking to see if people can tell the difference. And exactly. And I also did it. I'm kind of having a go at Dave Rage AM Guitar, one of my mates, because in his review of the pedal, he said it sounds like a cheap chorus. So I'm kind of poking a little bit of fun at him by the third option in this is I'm comparing it to the original guitar track doubled with a chorus on it and seeing if anyone like points that one out. But we'll see. And I've done it. So I've done the first track I've done is basically just some like dad rock blues rhythm. And as Josh has said, like he's had a little bit of a guess at it. I'm not saying whether he's right or wrong, but I mean it was really interesting. Like especially because like Josh, self-confessed gear nerd, and knows quite a bit about tone. So we shall see.
I am interested to see the result because, again, I've heard many people say that if you're just running a solo rig and you're running it in front, it can be very equivalent to a chorus effect. And when I was listening to the clips that you were given us, and I was like, I think I can tell, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I've got it on record as to what you've guessed as well, so I can say for sure exactly what you suggested. The way I'm running it, I'm not running it directly into the front. I'm running it how TC suggests to run it, which is basically in the effects loop. But I'm doing it. It's basic. It's doing it as a series circuit. I'm not running it in like a dual amp setup where I've got just the affected going to one and the unaffected going to another. I'm running it as a like almost like a mono track. So if those suggestions, like if the complaints about the pedal are founded, then
it doesn't have the single, triple, double toggle switch, does it? It literally just has the 3 controls, if I remember rightly.
That is correct. Yeah. So you've got a tightness control, which is essentially how drunk your second guitarist is, and then you've got like the effect level and your standard guitar level, so you can mix in both depending. What I've done for the demo for this, I've put them both up to full, so you get basically like an equal split of both of the guitar signals.
Yeah,
like you would if you were recording like multi-tracking a track for a recording. You would run both tracks, same panning, and you'd have equal volumes on both because it's the width of the the differences between the. I've just hit my microphone there. The width of the differences between the two, like the variances between the two signals, which gives the width rather than like offsetting the volume, because that can like start fucking with phase issues and stuff. So I've tried to keep it as scientific as true to like how you'd multi-track a guitar in a mix. But I've done that. I've done like a dad rock version, and then I've done pretty brutal metal version as well. Because I've got like almost like lead lines going over the top. I ain't fucking Randy Rhoads, so I'm not about to be ripping a solo and then multi-tracking that. But it's like multi-tracked lead lines. So that will be out soon, and I'm really interested to see if people can actually point out like the different, like if people could, because in my mind, I think this pedal sounds good enough to trick people into thinking it's a multi-tracked guitar signal.
Plot twist, he didn't actually use the pedal at all.
Yeah, it's all multi-tracked. It was just however many drinks he'd had in between each take.
That's it. I was up in the tightness control using a can of Guinness. Believe it or not the first time I've done that whilst recording. But yeah, so that should be coming out soon. I've not recorded any of the voiceover, like talk to camera stuff yet, but fingers crossed it'll be out soon. I did mention we'd have a little bit of a quiz, and we will do that. We will do that because we're at an hour, but I reckon we can. Right, so
quick fire quiz.
That's it. Quick fire. Thomann very recently have released a list of the top 25 like best-selling guitars on their website, and the top 25 guitar pedals. These pedals include like multi-effects pedals as well, like big multi-effects units. It's not just individual stomps. So I'm gonna suggest we have a crack at see if we can think of what you think the top 5 guitars would be. And you've got to keep into your mind, consider this list was released by Thomann. Okay.
I mean, there's gonna be Harley Benton in there somewhere.
There is definitely a Harley Benton. Okay, how many do you reckon out of the top 5? How many do you reckon are got to be Harley Benton?
Top 5.
Yeah,
I reckon 3.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Not in the top 5. No way.
Okay.
I would say 1. I would honestly just say 1.
Josh, you've got it right. There is one Harley Benton. The other 4. Okay.
I think I think.
Is there a Solar in there?
There's a Solar. Like out of the entire year of 2021.
Number 2. I'm gonna say number 2 was a Chapman.
I'm kind of with you on that one, but no, like really.
Oh, is it not?
Really, really, really. Like this top 5 is so unbearably.
I thought I saw it, and I could have swore the Chapman ML2 special run that Thomann did was on there.
It might be within the top 10 or top 20. I've only written down the top 5. The other 4 in the top 5 are so incredibly obvious. They are
Epiphone / Les Paul.
Squire Strat.
So Ollie has got number 4 there, the Squire Strat pack. So the pack that you get with the guitar, the amp, a cable, and the shittest plectrum you've ever used. Well, if it's anything like the one that I got, which I still have, I picked mine up for something like 140 quid. They are going now for 230.
That shows how long ago you got it.
Absolutely, but I think it is still a banging deal.
I got my first guitar pack from Argos.
Nice. Yeah. I almost did,
yeah.
actually. I almost did. But I decided I'd go for the I'd spring that little bit of extra money and get it from a guitar shop that I could try the guitar.
Rather than a flat pack build it yourself job.
Yeah.
I've still got my Encore.
I'm going to go to what Josh said. You mentioned the Epiphone / signature. I'm going to give you that, but it's not the Epiphone. It is the Gibson Les Paul Standard / for two.
That was one of the top selling.
One of the top selling, 2,800-ish euros. The Gibson Les Paul / okay.
They must have sold a hell of a lot of those.
I mean, yes. And it's suggesting that Thomann is...
We've got 3.
Indeed.
We're missing 2. There's got to be an Ibanez of some sort. I'm going to say...
He's shaking his head.
They're doing cheap Gem.
There's Gem Junior?
No. There's absolutely... There's, like, think so obvious. Like, you're on the right lines with... You've had a Harley Benton for 150 quid. You've got a Squier Strat Pack for 230 quid. What are those other, like, absolute beginner guitars that you always see? And think a little bit outside the box here. We're not all necessarily thinking...
I'm going to go like the LTD 10 series.
Yeah, LTD is not a bad shout.
No. Right, I'm gonna give you these because I don't think we're gonna get any further with this.
Vintage.
In at number 5 was the Fender CD60, which is that single cut acoustic Fender that you all like.
You didn't tell us there was an acoustic guitar in there.
I say we strike.
I mean, you can strike all you like. And the other one on the top list was another Gibson Les Paul Standard. It was a Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s.
Oh, that's fair. That is quite nice.
So, out of the top 5, essentially you've got 2 Fenders, you've got 2 Gibsons, and then you've got a Harley Benton in the Thomann top list. Which, to be fair, like 150 quid, it's the vintage telly. So it's like a blonde. In fact, I think it was natural finished telly with like vintage tint neck. Very, very vintage spec Telecaster for like 150 euros.
That's not bad.
I mean, no wonder that one sold a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Right. So this is where we're gonna go. I've got written down the top 10 best-selling pedals of the year.
And you said that multi-effects things are in there.
Multi-effects are in.
Helix
Stomp.
So the HX Stomp is there. HX Stomp is a lot lower than I thought it would be, but it is number 5.
Oh, what's it called? The Boss, not the GT, not the GT Core, like the more budget one. GT1?
GT1 didn't make it. Think again. This is Thomann's list.
Is there the Moore
GE7?
Not the Moore one,
like
but Harley Benton did a version of it, the DNA GIT. Yes, that's on the list. That is number 6.
They just released like a slightly bigger version of it. It looks pretty cool.
It does look not too bad, I have to say.
Cool, yeah.
Pedals, there's going to be, I reckon, there's going to be a Boss SD1.
Not the SD1, no.
Polytune.
Ooh.
No, I don't.
Boss Chromatic Tuner has to be there.
There's got to be a tuner on the top 10.
There's not so there's very much a trend for the top 10. Like, aside from like 1 or 2 of the pedals, you're talking multi-effects units, and you're talking another type of pedal.
Fuzz.
No, it's like a very, very specific type of pedal. Think about the kind of person who would be buying the Fender CD60. What pedal?
Chorus.
Blues Drive.
With a
BD2.
with an acoustic guitar.
Reverb.
Oh, acoustic. Okay.
So think like people are buying the CD60 because they want to be like Ed Sheeran, right?
Oh, loop pedal.
Looper.
Boss Loop's going to be on there.
Okay, so we've got the RC5 and we've got the RC500. We've also got the Digitech Trio on that list. So 3 out of the top 10 are basically loop pedals.
That's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but it tells you exactly kind of what people are like, what kind of gear people are buying. That on the top 5, there's an acoustic guitar, and within the top 10 pedals, there are 3 looper pedals. It suggests that there are a wave of young guitarists wanting to try that Ed Sheeran thing.
And fail, should we?
I mean, whether or not they fail miserably, it takes a lot of fucking skill to do what he's...
It does, to be fair. Your timing's got to be pretty spot on.
Absolutely. Yeah. So that tells you that there's one type of guitarist that's out there buying this kind of gear. We've hit on a few of the multi-effects units. We've done one and we've 2. Quad Cortex is number 1.
Oh, it is?
It's number 1.
I was thinking the quad, but I was like, I don't know.
You were thinking it, but you didn't say it.
Because I didn't think it would actually have been that big of a top seller, purely because they were struggling to get the numbers out for them.
They were selling out as soon as they came in, weren't they?
Yeah.
But there you go. I mean, that tells you all you need to know. It's top seller. It is the Quad Cortex. We've got another 1 and a half and another half, kind of. 1 is definitely a multi-effects unit. The other one kind of sits on the fence. The third one, Ollie mentioned earlier. So kind of it goes along with that kind of silent rig kind of thing.
It's not like the Katana Air or something like that they've put in the wrong category by it.
No, not the Katana Air. We're talking pedals, but it's not really a pedal.
So it's a pedal that's not a pedal. That's good, isn't it?
I'm giving you such a fucking clue.
Oh, Hotone, hot one.
No, not the hot one.
I mentioned it earlier.
You did. Your band used them. So don't think pedals, but think like amp.
Oh, Captors.
Captor X is on that list. I don't know why it is, but like in terms of
whoever made this fucking list needs their head looking at who the fuck is putting that under a top selling guitar pedal, for fuck's sake? It's not like you can stick it on your pedal board, is it?
You know what though? I think I would be more inclined to agree with it, because it's not only has it got like the built-in like 2-note cab sim stuff, you can also have the preamp stuff in with it as well. If it's anything
not on the Captor X, you can't.
Can you not?
No.
Oh, is that only the cab?
It has to be used. If you don't have it, if you use it with something impedance other than an amp, it will damage it. So you can't go direct into it. It has to go through an amp.
But does it not have the preamp modes that are built into the M Plus?
It has the power amp stuff, but not the preamp stuff like the cab. So that the Cab M is the only one that has the preamp.
Oh man. Oh well, there you go. But there you go. Where else would you put it? Because it's not an amplifier.
Are we missing one more?
Yeah. There's one more. It's like a really odd one. It's a really in comparison to like the Quad Cortex, the HX Stomp, even the DNA Geo2. I suppose it's closest to that. Think of
Is it like the Mua IR loader or something like that?
I was going to say the Strymon Iridium, because everybody's been banging on about
Strymon Iridium's on there, yes. Strymon Iridium is on there. That's the kind of half pedal, half multi-effects kind of thing. The other multi-effects, think if the Harley Benton DNA GIT or the Mua was made by one of the companies that you'd expect, like one of the big companies you'd expect to make something like that.
Oh, Plethora.
Not Plethora.
Roland.
So
Roland.
Not Roland either. No.
No, that's what I thought Ollie said. I was like, Roland. I was like, what? They do one?
No, not like Boss GT, anything that. So before you had the HX Stomp, what do you have? Like before the Helix stuff, Line 6 were known for the
pod.
Okay.
Is it the pod? Is it the little pod bean?
Not the pod bean, but the pod guy.
I swear I said pod go.
We'll check the VAR on that. So the top 10 pedals of 2021. Quad Cortex number 1, Podgo number 2, RC 500 number 3, Hoff 2 number 4, which is like out of the blue, but I understand it. HX Stomp number 5, DNA GIT is number 6, RC 5 is number 7, Strymon Iridium is number 8, Digitech Trio Plus is number 9, and the Captor X, which isn't even a fucking pedal, is number 10.
I am genuinely surprised that there's nothing like a Tube Screamer in that top 10. I'm genuinely surprised at that.
Like something from the JHS 3 series or something dumb like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's just the sheer fact that they don't get like peaking numbers, but they get consistent numbers.
I can understand, say, like the HX Stomp and the Loopers, because they are things that you put on your pedalboard, like the Quad Cortex. But I can't get past that fucking stupid Captor X being on there. If they would have said is it the torpedo cab?
Yeah, the cab M.
You know the little tiny pedal that's got the little blue screen on it. I forgot what it's called. Is it the Cab M?
Yeah, the Cab M Plus.
Yeah, it is. If that was on there, then I'd say fair enough, because a lot of people do use that on their pedal boards. No one's sticking a fucking globe box on their pedal board.
No, they're sticking it at the back of their arm. I'm gonna, as much as I'd love to, like, absolutely rip this list a new one, and kind of dissect it a little bit more. I think it would be pertinent for us to do a tiny little 5-minute speculation on a bit of the news here. This is the news that I think that we need to mention this week. So, on John Mayer's Instagram account and the PRS social media, it's okay, it's like save it 5 minutes, boys, and you can do that all you like. So, on their Instagram account, there was like a little red block saying SE and then save the date. Sorry.
PRS are going to give you an STD.
A couple of months back on Blacksmith Strings Insta was a picture of a silver sky, and then accidentally, quote unquote, there was like a shipping label and it had PT Court on it.
Yeah, I saw that. Now, I'm going to make a very early suggestion that if there is going to be this PRS John Mayer thing, it's going to be 3 things that's going to come out of this. 1, I think it could possibly be the best-selling guitar of 2022, quite possibly. 2, Instagram is going to be fucking full of 17, 18-year-old people that think they can play Neon perfectly, getting their PRSC 245 fucking John Mayer model out.
Or the intro from Gravity live in LA.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's going to be shit tons of that guitar on Instagram and on Facebook. And 3, there's going to be a sudden influx of people going, oh, isn't John Mayer brilliant? Because I've never heard of, I don't know what a John Mayer signature is. And then they all of a sudden find live in LA, and then that's it. He's the best in sliced bread.
And there's going to be an influx of people who are too cool to like John Mayer, so they actively hate him for no reason other than it's cool to hate him.
I mean,
that's Lee.
It is damn cool to hate on John Mayer. I
fucking love him. I think he's so underrated.
Saw him. He was one of my last gigs before COVID.
Nice. I'm going to pull you up here, though. Live in LA, not as good as Trio. Like, Trio is...
it's fair. Yeah, I'll give you John Mayer Trio is pretty nice.
Yeah, I would agree but that Live in LA has become so iconic, especially for Gravity and Slow Dancing.
Yeah.
Those two are just like in a different league.
They're not the best songs on there, which is like...
No, wait until that version of Wait Until Tomorrow. Oh,
yeah. They're the iconic songs, but they're not the best songs on there.
Yeah.
He has songs where he does such an awesome job.
Mm. Like, to be fair, Stop This Train, I tried to learn it. I got into like one bar of it and I was like, nah, fuck this.
Fuck this noise.
I had to go at
this noise. I want to get
I had
off.
to go at
I tried Neon as well and gave up with that.
yeah, no, I didn't even. I tried Why Georgia. That was good.
I could get the shapes. The shapes were fine, but trying to I could not get that pattern down at all. Yeah.
Yeah. It's great. What an album that is, though.
And then you sing and play it at the same time.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Mr. Mayor.
No.
I'd be too busy, like.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like sweating.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So I think you probably nailed a little bit of the backlash that we're going to get with this. There's going to be an absolute influx of people who can now afford that guitar, who are going to be flooding social media with, like you say, the 13 and 14-year-old versions of like badly tuned bends and fucking...
And the sad thing is that 14, 15, 16-year-old kids are going to put this out and all of a sudden girls' pants are going to drop. Like, obviously, I hope that they're of a consenting age, everybody that's listening. But the stupid thing is they're going to play the first little bit of Gravity, mess it up, and people are going to go, oh, it's so amazing. Get 100,000 followers on Instagram, and there's the hardworking people that are doing fucking 6-string sweeps in 3 different modes, and yet people just go, but it's not John Mayer, though.
I mean...
Can you play Wonderwall?
This is, old man shouts at cloud. It's like, it's going that direction, isn't it?
It is going that direction. But you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I know what you mean. Like, there's like a bunch of people who put shit loads of effort into, like, creating the best kind of stuff that they can do and pushing themselves musically and so on and so forth. And
I will put this view out there, but there's somebody that I think, I'm not going to say on the podcast because I think I shouldn't put it on the podcast, but I'm going to say once we finish filming, I'm going to say out who is the most horrifically overrated guitar player at the moment, and everybody likes the fucking brown-nosed the cunt.
Okay.
What do you do with that? What do you do? What do you do with it? But yeah, so
old man shouts at cloud.
I'm trying to think who that would be now.
I mean, we'll in a couple of minutes we'll find out. Anyway, so I reckon we should probably wrap it, but I'm just going to...
I start shouting even more.
That's it, yeah. I'm gonna stop the train, stop the train.
A price speculation on
go
the
on,
SE
go on.
Silver
Let's
Sky.
do a quick.
I'm going to go £1,100.
As much as I would like to think it'll be like
849,
kind of 850, 900 at a push, like 899 at a push. I think you're probably right, Ollie. I think they have held on to it so long that people are like they're foaming at the mouth for this cheaper version that they will be willing to go over that grand mark.
And the reason that I'm saying that is because it's completely different from every other SE, so they can get away with it. There's not a lower priced version of that on the PRS market. So if someone wants a 3 single coil PRS new, they're going to have to pay for that one.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. If I was being optimistic, I would hope for a 749. If I think Josh is I mean, he's broken.
I'm not saying it.
If I was being optimistic, I would hope 749 would be the price mark. If I was being realistic, I think 849. If I'm honest with myself, 1100 is probably where it will sit, and people will buy it.
It's going to be in the top end of the SEs along with like the hollow body.
Okay, next week's podcast, I think we'll get a an actual prize on this one because it releases tomorrow when this podcast comes out. So,
I got really excited then. I thought it was tomorrow, as in tomorrow.
No. By the time that this comes out, because this comes out on the 10th, it will be released tomorrow. So we will find out some more information. Wouldn't it be horrible to find out that it's not the Silver Sky? It's like
one thing I want more than the Silver Sky.
Go on.
That's the Mark Lettieri model.
Bless you.
That's a step above the Silver Sky for me.
We'll have to wait for next week to see what it is, but I imagine it will probably be a Silver Sky. Wouldn't it be horrible if it was like a parlor acoustic with just John Mayer's signature all over it?
What if it's a Super Eagle? What if it's an SE Super Eagle?
I mean, no, it's not going to be. It's not going to be them, Ollie Miles. But that's where we're going to wrap it for this week. We will stop the speculation. We've thrown our predictions out there. We'll see what comes of it. It has been a wonderful cast. It's been good to be back.
I'm sorry, I'm a grumpy bastard. I started 2022 the way I went to finish it.
No, absolutely no. Carry on. So it's always a pleasure to hang out with you audio people, and if you want to give us a little bit of extra support, a little something, go on. It's a new year. Yeah, make it rain. Make it Neptune rain. So for as little as $2 a month, you can be a Patreon supporter. And those people are the extra special super cool kids. They are as follows. Mr. Andrew Bimson. Check him out on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. We have got Mr. Adam Yeomans. We have got Mr. Doug Christ of 37 Effects, of Masters of the Cinematic Universe, and of the Just Surprise Me podcast. We have got Mr. Hugh G. Rection.
Heyo.
Exactly. We have got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. And we have got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast and of the Second Button podcast. I am a fan. To be fair, I listen to all of Doug's stuff as well. So
none of our Patreons put a half-assed version of Gravity on Instagram.
No, and for that, I appreciate.
I'm going to do that tomorrow. I got a day off work.
Come on,
and I'm going to send it to Josh.
Do really bad bends on it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible. So if you want to catch me online, it is facebook.com, instagram.com, youtube.com/BudgetPedalChap. YouTube is the home to the No Talk All Tone series, and occasionally you will find me on the Pedal Boards of Doom YouTube channel as well. Joshy ZK, tell us where we can find you.
Joshy ZK on YouTube, or you can type in for Corona Mortis on your Instagram, and you can find me there. And you can also find us there at the Guitar Geeks podcast.
Yeah, boy. And Ollie, it's time for you. In such a long time ago since you've done this. Plug some shiz, my friend.
I said normally it would have been Ollie Miles music, but I have transcended. So now it's We Are Neptune Rain. That is the place.
Which social media platform do we find that?
All of them.
There you go. So LinkedIn, We Are Neptune.
Yeah, OnlyFans, LinkedIn.
Indeed.
We're on Spotify, we're on all the normal streaming services.
They've got the blue tick.
Yeah, we got the blue tick on everything. Like we try and look professional, even though we're really just idiots playing music. So
ain't that what we all is?
Yeah, so like come and check us out. We Are Neptune Rain.
Faux show.
It's good fun.
So that is where we're going to wrap it for this week. From myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap. From, oh my gosh, it's Josh.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. That's it.
Damn,
Bye,
you stole
Matt.
my line.
And from Mr.
do that.
From Mr. Ollie Miles. Go on.
No. Hi, Matt.
It will be a tatty bite and good night for this week.
Ta-ra a bit.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Bye. my wife,
My wife.
is leaving me because of my obsession with video games. What a stupid thing to fall out for.
Shut up.
Come on.
Shut up.
Oh, dear. Right.